Hey guys, welcome back to BK's Daily Draw. Today, we're doing another face study, so let's get right into it. Just like last time, I started out by making some face blanks to start from, and the only difference was that I did these in a 3/4 view as opposed to a head-on view, and I did have one idea that I wanted to accomplish by the end of this, but we'll get to that later. So for the first guy, I thought it was really important to get a good reference point, somewhere I can go back to if I'm feeling stuck with some of the other faces that I'm trying to draw. So I made sure to make him pretty simple and not too complex, but I did want him to be a little bit more emotive than the other things that I've drawn in the past. And you can probably tell from this video, the ear in a 3/4 view is one of my least favorite things to draw now. They are very difficult and will definitely take some more practice to get right. I'll work on them as best I can and hopefully we'll get them down. I just got them to the point where I was satisfied with them today and moved right on. So just like last time, hair this early on, it was still kind of intimidating for me. So I decided to make this guy bald again. And what better way to fill in a bald head than by adding the arrow tattoo from Avatar. I don't know why it keeps popping up, but I guess I just really love that show and it kind of lends itself to bald heads. So I ended up basically just drawing Aang, which is always fun, isn't it? For the second one, I wanted to make sure to get some variety in, so I decided to make it a woman. And it's funny how one stray little pen stroke can lead to an entire piece being created. The little loop around her hair that I drew, it kind of reminded me of Katara, also from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And so I decided to draw basically something like her. It didn't end up being exactly like the woman herself, but it ended up being something like maybe her aunt or her sister if they existed. I did have a lot of fun getting to draw her little hair loopies, and I did get to use one to cover up some of the awful ear that I drew, so it's a win-win for everyone, really. So, back to the thing that I said at the very beginning of the episode, this is it. I want an avatar. And as a side, I'm recording this right now, and I just made the connection between Avatar and my own avatar. It's kind of weird, but I think it's important, so for my third face, I'm drawing myself. I think I put a lot more work into this one than I did the other ones, to be honest. I really wanted him to have a nice, friendly looking face, so I gave him some really big eyes so he could be super emotive, and a nice open grin to just be welcoming and happy. And then I got to the hair, and like I said last time, when you have short hair, it kind of just ends up like a heap on your head, and it's really difficult to do anything that looks good with, in my opinion anyway. So I did my best to emulate my own hairstyle, and it turned out alright. I was actually kind of satisfied with it. And after that, I went on to coloring, and I am pretty pale, so that is an almost accurate representation of what I actually look like, which is great. And then it was on to the other two. And this is where Aang and the not Katara really came into being with their colors, and everything kind of came to life here. So just like my portrait, I wanted to make this one a little bit cleaner than the one I did yesterday. So I cleaned up around the edges of the face and erased all of the little overlapping colors that happened when I put down the skin color, and really tried to clean it up as opposed to yesterday's when I did it pretty loose with the colors. But as far as eyes, skin, eyebrows, hair colors for the Aang and the not Katara, I kind of just went off of memory. It's been a while since I've seen the show, and I think I got it right. It's brown and brown and brown and brown and brown and brown over and over again. But like I said before, it's really fun to see these things pop when the colors get inlaid and they're right and they look good together. So after finishing the second portrait, I went back to mine and put the final little touches on it, which of course is a giant green ring behind my head. I really Looney Tunes the crap out of myself. But I did write BK's Daily Draw on it, so you all know what show you're watching when you're watching it. And yeah, we're done. This one was another awesome project. It's so much fun to start with nothing and just see where it takes you. I guess in this case it started with nothing and I got my avatar and the avatar. But jokes aside, this is an amazing way to learn how to draw faces. Even if you got to break it down day by day and just do one face a day or one view of a face a day, it's awesome and it's helped me out a bunch. I can't wait to get to drawing other things and full bodies again with these faces. And with that being said, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys like what you just saw, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. We'll be doing new drawings every single day until February 2019, and it'd be great to have you guys along for the ride. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me draw, you could leave those in a comment down below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow.